Hey guys, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel, and I am here with another Project Pan update. This is for the Partners in Cream Project Pan. It was created by DaLin, and her channel is Outward Processing, and Steph Lyons. For this project, you are to choose 3 to 6 items that are cream or liquid. The only rule is that you're not allowed to have anything powder. So it could be body care, skincare, makeup, whatever. And put a goal on it, and when you hit the goal, roll something else in. So let me tell you what I've been working on for the past month. Okay, so let me just start off by saying that it has been a crazy month. I got strep throat, so I couldn't wear makeup for a while. Then I had surgery, couldn't wear makeup for a while. And here I am back. This is the first day I'm filming after surgery. I'm about a week and a half post-op, and I had sinus surgery. If you saw my community tab, I kind of updated on there. But that's why you haven't seen me in a while. So I'm starting off with this video. I'm just going to kind of skip the updates for the ones that I would have posted before this, and just go forward. So here I am with my Partners in Cream. The first, so needless to say, some of these items didn't really get used at all this past month, but that's the way it goes. So here we go. First item I have is my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Ritz. I do have a little pan in there, and I'm really proud of that. I'm trying to wear it down. You'll see that you can see the edges pretty good. I'm trying to just go around like this when I use it. And here is a swatch of it. This is one of my favorite things to use. This went last month from 18.82 grams, there's a swatch of it, to 18.79 grams. I'm very fond of this. I do use it often. So my goal is to finish it. And I mean, I don't know that I will by the end of the year, but I'm going to be really happy with whatever progress that I make on this. The next item I had in was my MAC Strobe Cream. This is labeled number 2 because I have 2 of these in projects. I'm working on a lot of illuminators that I use under foundations. So this one wasn't able to move a whole heck of a lot, but I did make a little bit of movement. It went from 7.52 grams to 7.06. So it did make some progress. I'm happy about that, and I'm happy to continue using it. This next project or product I am considering an empty. This is my Tower 28 gloss, and you can see there's a ton of windowing, and there's a tiny bit left at the bottom here. It looks like it's more than it is, but I can see through it, and I can see the doe foot. If I try to, now I don't pull stoppers on lippies, I just don't. And every time I go to like scrape around, I get a tiny little bit on the wand, but it's pretty much dry. So I'm counting this as an empty, and it is a finish. So I'm really excited about that. I have another lippy out of my collection. I really did enjoy this, and I would repurchase it, but I would use it a lot quicker. So I'm not gonna repurchase it now because these go bad fast. And mine did not go off, but I've heard of people's going off, and I don't want that to happen to me. So because I really like the gloss. So if I purchase another one, I want to be able to use it like quicker than I did this time. And so I need to get through a lot of glosses before that. There are some formulas that I am not going to ever repurchase again once I use them up. So it'll kind of open up my collection to something like this. And what I also like about the Tower 28 glosses is that there are no like shimmer particles in them. So while there is, in my collection, I do enjoy using a shimmer gloss, there are times that I don't want to use that, and I don't have many of those, so this one will come in handy when I purchase another one. This is in the shade Coconut. Let me see if I can get a little bit of a swatch for you guys. But this was just a really lovely, oh my god, I have to like squeeze out this doe foot. This is a really nice neutrally color, and I would totally repurchase this shade again. So this is an empty. So I'll show you at the end what I'm rolling in. The next product I have is this Born This Way concealer. My goal is to finish this. It went from 28.11 to 28.09 grams. I mean, my goal is to finish this, but like if I don't, I'm not going to be really that mad, and it still smells good. But I am afraid it might go off, but there's the shade right there. It's a really good shade for me. It's not as brightening as I like under the eyes, but it definitely conceals my blemishes if and when I have them. I don't really have blemishes very often. I'm very lucky, but I do have rosacea, so it does help a little bit with covering that if I'm using a more sheer foundation. But with that being said, we'll see how I am with this by the end of the year. I might declutter it then. I will consider it an empty though, because I've worked on this for a long time and I do have a lot of it gone, but we'll see. I'm hoping to finish it, but if I don't, I still am going to count it as an empty. Next up is my Kokie lipstick. I am really enjoying this lipstick. It went from 16.54 to 16.52 grams. If I were to make a line, it would be right underneath that dark line. And I'm not going to make another line, but there it is. I do use it, not as often as I should perhaps, but it's a really pretty color. And this is how much I have left. My goal is to finish it by the end of the year. And I'm optimistic I can do that. I've been a lot better about rotating through my lippies. I keep my lippies with me at all times. They're by me on the couch when I'm knitting. If I need to reapply for moisture or something, I'll just put a lippy on, and I'm getting through them, my usages, and I'm really enjoying when I look in the mirror, even if I don't have any other makeup on, I have a little bit of color on my lips, and it makes a huge difference in the way I feel. So I'm really enjoying that piece. Next up is this. I swear to God, it multiplies every time, but this is my LYS primer. My goal is to finish it. I was not able to make another mark again, but it did go from 30.74 to 30.69. I do not have any idea why I am losing weight on this, but yet I'm not able to make another line. Maybe it's like squeezing in. I have no idea, but I feel like that sucker is going to be around. My goal is to finish it. I do need to use it more. I do know that. So what am I rolling in? Well, I have not been able to stop myself with this one. I bought this. I made a ColourPop order specifically for this item and ended up purchasing way more than I wanted to. And you might know what this is now that I just said that. But I am rolling in my ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Ice Dream. This is a Deb B made me buy it. And then Shelly and Danny and everybody else that has it. This looks so boring. It's like, oh, a white Super Shock Shadow. Oh, no, 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 no. When I look in here, I see pink and purple and champagne and a beige and OMG. I mean, it is like, ooh, holographic. I don't know if you can like see the shifts. See, it does nothing. If I look at it down here, it's like Holograph City. I'm gonna put, oh my gosh, my hands are super dry, but this is, look at that, purple, pinks, blues. I am so freaking excited to try this. I mean, every time I'm like, Deb, I love your look. Deb, I love your look. Deb, I love your look. She's like, Ice Dream, Ice Dream, Ice Dream. She tops it over everything and it looks flippin' gorgeous on whatever she does. So I am rolling this in for 10 usage goal because I want to try it, use it, and see what the fuss is all about. And maybe what I'll do is keep rolling in Super Shocks because I have some new ones in my collection that I do want to try. So maybe after I get 10 uses in this, I'll roll in another one and just kind of play around, use this video to play around with those, and then keep these other items in for permanent. So there's my update for the Partners in Cream Project Pan. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like me, please consider subscribing. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.